Would you risk your life for a mermaid's kiss in the deep ocean? This passionate kiss is love defying all boundaries between two completely different worlds. Right behind them, a pack of beautiful mermaids swim freely in the hidden cave. What dangerous storms await this forbidden love as she dives into the dark depth? Look closely because the dramatic story begins right now. Look at the joyful life of the mermaids in this hidden cave. It is so peaceful. The beautiful creatures play under the bright sunshine, then leap into the blue water. In the deep ocean, they turn into elegant dancers with graceful movements. The fishtail glides smoothly through the water, painting a magical picture of freedom. They splash water and have fun together, then quickly run along the rocks and dive into the deep water. Their bodies instantly transform to reveal gorgeous giant fishtails, swimming freely under the mysterious ocean. Peeking from behind the rocks, the young man is shocked to recognize the most beautiful mermaid as his lover from 30 years ago. Sad because she cannot swim and is scorned by friends, she quietly stands up and walks away. As she passes by, the young man anxiously calls her name. But since she gave away her life-saving inner core 30 years ago, she has lost all memories. Terrified of the stranger, she immediately turns and flees to jump into the water. Because she lost her inner core, she cannot swim. Seeing his lover in danger, the young man dives into the water to hold her. Then the friend on shore says she is his lover. But she confusedly replies, "What are you two talking about? I don't know either of you." The friend on shore keeps explaining they were meant to be husband and wife, but she still disbelieves and suspects their intentions. Looking at his lover in pain, the young man approaches to return the inner core. But thinking the stranger wants to force a kiss, she slaps him instantly. The friend on shore keeps explaining they were meant to be husband and wife, but she still disbelieves and suspects their intentions. Looking at his lover in pain, the young man approaches to return the inner core, but thinking the stranger wants to force a kiss, she slaps him instantly. Despite this, he patiently explains that she was the one who gave him this inner core 30 years ago. Still refusing to believe, she challenges him by sinking underwater to check his fishtail. When coming up and seeing nothing, she demands to know where the inner core is. The young man tilts his neck back, saying it's inside here. She slowly touches it, then suddenly squeezes his throat and says, "You land people probably just ate something random." Seeing that she still refuses to believe, the young man painfully recalls the memories of 30 years ago. Back then, he was a warrior badly injured by the stream. She was the one who gave a fateful kiss to transfer her inner core to save his life. Then he gently took off his cloak to cover and protect her. After finishing the story, he joyfully reaches out his hand, but the surrounding mermaids suddenly attack and restrain them with white silks. Right at that moment, a massive squad of soldiers rushes down from the cliffs and fires a barrage of arrows toward them. Facing the heavy barrage of arrows, the mermaids instantly wave their white silks to deflect them and dive into the water to fight the soldiers. The young man tightly holds and protects his lover from danger. Meanwhile, his friend on shore is accidentally saved by another mermaid, who catches a flying arrow with her bare hand. Right at this moment, the supreme clan chief suddenly flies up from the water onto the shore with an authoritative aura. As soon as she appears, everyone immediately stops and rushes to her side. When a beauty rushes over to tell the clan chief that she doesn't understand how these people entered, the accompanying soldier yells, "How dare you not kneel before the holy maiden?" Hearing this, the chief says they probably came for marriage, but the beauty warns it doesn't seem so, making the chief angry and shout if not for marriage. Then they came to cause trouble, instantly using supreme magic to make the three of them float in midair. When the chief casts magic sweeping mortals away, the mermaids easily deflect it, yet the young man also avoids it thanks to the protective power. Seeing the chief question him, the mermaid asks in disbelief, "Do you really have it?" He turns to confirm, "I told you it's true, but you didn't believe me." Then looks at the chief with a smile saying this story is too long to explain. Right after, the chief withdraws her magic, causing the holy maiden and soldiers to crash down in pain. Crawling up with a stunned face, she looks at the opponent with both fear and hatred. After the painful fall, the stunned holy maiden is helped up by her soldiers. Right after, the chief orders them into the magnificent mermaid cave. Standing before the sacred pool, she sternly holds her staff, awaiting their explanation. Right after entering the cave, the young man boldly asks the chief to let him marry his lover. However, the chief strictly refuses and declares the clan's law that until the chief is wed, no other beauties are allowed to marry. Then she suddenly points her finger directly at him with a meaningful look. Right after, the chief declares no man is worthy of her, making everyone shy. The guy teases it's because she's too beautiful and arrogant, so nobody dares approach. Embarrassed by the truth, she turns away, ordering to dismiss guests. Just then, a beauty hurriedly runs over. The beauty goes over and whispers, asking to meet when free. Right after, she leads his lover away, causing the two guys to leave as well. At night, she suddenly runs to his room, leaving him both shocked and overjoyed. What will this secret rendezvous and the Holy Maiden's move bring? Watch the next episode to find out.